Welcome to Flavortown. In this episode of Badass Brand Breakdown, we're talking about the one, the only, Guy Fieri. What up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I'm your friendly neighborhood brand strategist, Liz Marie, and in this series, I break down the brands, the personal brands, the people that we love, so that you get a bit of an understanding of what goes into building a brand. So, Guy Fieri is the celebrity chef that people love to hate. Why? Because they're assholes. Because people love to hate on things. He has gotten a reputation for being cheesy, corny, all the things people love to hate on, when in reality, he's just a super nice guy.
A big flavor. Gosh, that's good.
I'm going to break down what makes the Guy Fieri brand so powerful and why I love him so much. Let's talk about his core message. That's the big idea about his brand. His core message is, welcome to Flavortown. It is the tagline that encompasses everything that he's all about, his energy, his personality, what he likes to bring to food, and the sense of inclusivity that he's welcoming everyone into his crazy world.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yeah! Oh my God, that's hot!
But there's a bigger idea that pervades Guy Fieri's brand, which is why I love him. He's all about democratizing food culture. Food culture, especially for foodies or in the chef industry, is super pretentious and exclusive and snooty, and you have to be so cool and wealthy and usually white to participate and really be a part of this haute cuisine type of thing. Guy says fuck that. We can all eat yummy, delicious food in our everyday life, and a $100 steak with a tiny portion isn't that much yummier than something that you can get right down the street from your house. He's all about welcoming people in and celebrating the food and the people and the experiences all around us. Food doesn't have to be pretentious to be delicious. He also has a foundation that is all about the same idea too. And this same spirit of inclusivity and good vibes is what his foundation is all about too. He's a big philanthropist, as we'll talk about more, and he uses his foundation to support and celebrate the food industry in all different types of communities. Now, let's talk brand personality. Brand personality is the characteristics that your brand embodies, and Guy Fieri has a big personality.
It's awkward, sorry man.
That's what he is most known for. And I would say, in terms of brand archetypes, he's a little bit rebel meets the everyman. The everyman is all about belonging and everyone is equal, welcome, we are all cool, it's down to earth. So that's that hospitality and joy that you see in his brand, but he has a little bit of the rebel, kind of a classic Americana rebel. And what I mean by this is he's exactly who he is and he doesn't really give a fuck. You'll notice this is a theme in the brands that I love. He's just himself. Crazy, big personality.
So I think I'm probably the only chef that has done a cookbook that's just blown up with tattoo art.
And all. And you can take it or leave it, but he is who he is, and he gives you permission to be yourself. And he's just a kind, warm, welcoming, good guy. So some other characteristics of his brand: fun, enthusiasm. You don't have to just be cool all the time. It's okay to like stuff and be enthusiastic about stuff. Goodwill, he doesn't take himself seriously. He's just having a good time. Good vibes were had by all. And you can see this very clearly in his tone of voice. Not every brand we talk about has a distinct tone of voice, but Guy definitely does.
This is what it's like when the big weenie starts to have a meltdown.
He says things like, welcome to Flavortown. He has lots of catchphrases. Out of Bounds is one of my favorite ones that has infiltrated how my boyfriend and I describe really good food. He says, peace, love, and taco grease. Here's a perfect example. We're taking you on a road rockin' trip down to Flavortown, where the gravitational force of bacon warps the laws of space and time. I mean, that's fun, right? That's fun. All of this personality also makes its way into his visual identity. His own look is famous. It's what he's known for. He has bleached, spiked hair. He wears these like super bro-y sunglasses from like maybe the early 2000s. Wears them on the back of his head sometimes. I know, but you just gotta love him. He wears Flame t-shirts. He drives classic cars.
We're rolling out.
All of this classic Americana vibe is just infiltrated his brand, from the typography to the colors, like lots of bold red primary colors. That's just how he makes his mark. And when it comes to brand activation, that is bringing your brand to life in the world, Guy Fieri is also a total pro. So he started, I believe, with restaurants, and now he has over 20 restaurants all around the country. But he also took that success and translated it to TV, which is why most of us know him today, with shows like Triple D and now Triple G, Guy's Grocery Games, and a whole bunch of other shows that have really brought his personality into television everywhere and gotten us to know and love him so very much. But that's not it. He has lots of cookbooks, and he's also totally known for his philanthropy, which is another reason that all of this backlash around him, just because people want to hate on his personality, is so bullshit, because he's a super nice guy. He's known for giving back all the time. With the pandemic, he's raised over $20 million for out-of-work food industry workers. Is that how you say it? Yeah, food industry workers. He has a foundation that gives scholarships and grants and resources to up-and-coming chefs and restaurant workers. I had heard that he gives pretzel machines to schools so that they can fundraise, because he first learned, his first foray into the food world was with a pretzel machine. I did not verify that, but that's what I heard. Rumor has it. He's donated hundreds of thousands of meals to people in need when there are natural disasters or emergencies.
So happy to do it. We're so sorry for our friends that have lost their homes.
He served thousands of meals out of the same mobile kitchen.
And when gay marriage finally became legal, he officiated 101 marriages in one day, which is super, super cool. And if that wasn't enough to love him, one of the most amazing characters in romantic comedy history, Megan from Bridesmaids, was actually based on him. Fun fact. So that's the breakdown of Guy Fieri's personal brand. I hope this gives you a little bit more of an understanding of the components of a brand, like your core message, your personality, and your visual identity. And I hope it gives you a little kick in the ass to be yourself and not give a fuck what anyone thinks, whether that means having bleached spiky hair or saying shit like Flavortown. As always, be unapologetically yourself. And for more on this, check out my brand archetypes guide to figure out your true personality for your brand. You can download it below. And until next time, stay badass. All right, y'all, if you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff down there. And check me out at LizMarieStrategy or LizMarieStrategy.com.